Hi there, I'm Eric Mattei. This is another installment of Wednesday Wisdom, matteirealty.ca. This week's installment is critical. Also, it involves federal legislation. So if you're in Manitoba, the Maritimes, or in BC, this affects you just as much as it does someone in Ontario. It's the flipping tax, or it's colloquially known. What it basically means is if you've owned a home for less than 365 days in the year, you're subject to 100% taxation as opposed to what used to be 50% of a capital gain. Now, more significantly, the other issue is if you identified the house as a principal residence, and for those of you that don't know, your own home is tax exempt in Canada, no matter how much money you make. So in this particular case, if you identified it as a principal residence, it eliminates that principal residence designation. So you say it's your house, it's not taxable, the government says otherwise, and you owned it for less than 365 days, 100% of your gains are now taxable income based on your tax bracket. So if you're in the 200 range and you made 200 grand on the house, you're screwed, basically. So you need to consider this. Of course, there are exemptions. Someone dies, someone joins the house who's related, a divorce, which is common in the last couple of years, threats of personal safety, disability or illness, job loss, insolvency. So it's critical that you speak to an accountant, a lawyer, and a realtor and discuss how this new taxation change affects you for a short-term ownership. This, by the way, in my opinion, the Trudeau government's been looking into how the capital gains can be clawed back from a principal residence. Well, this taxation change is the door creaking open. So right now it's under 365, you get taxed 100%. Then they're going to set up a gradual escalation for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. And it's very feasible that that could come. So again, pay attention to this. Find out if you're exempt, if you want to sell it a little more quickly. And keep in mind the reason this was enacted by the Trudeau government was people weren't working. They were making enough tax-free money off of their house that they would sell it, find another house, and do it again. I'm Eric Mattei. It's Wednesday Wisdom. Thank you.